Hello and welcome to Have Yourself a Ball Pilates. My name is Adriana with NeoraFit, and today's workout we'll be doing some Pilates moves using a Pilates ball. This is just a 9mm ball. You can find these on Amazon, and they are super great to add to your workouts for so many reasons. I love them. I'm very excited about today's workout. This is the only prop that you need. So other than that, grab some water, put on some music, and we'll get started right away. We'll begin today's practice in a comfortable cross-legged seat. Bring your hands together at your heart and start to get into your Pilates breathing. So you'll inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And we'll do that with a little bit of movement. Deep breath in through the nose, reach your arms out and up. Exhale through the mouth, release your arms down by your sides. Inhale through the nose, sweep up. Exhale through the mouth, arms by your sides. One more time, this time on your exhale, lower your hands down to your heart and take a moment to set an intention for your practice. Just something that will keep you motivated, will help you push through whenever it gets challenging, because it just might. And then once you've set that intention, deep breath in, reach your arms to the sky, offering that intention out. And as you exhale, drop your right hand down, reach your left arm overhead into a little side bend. Inhale, press into the right palm, rotate your heart to the sky. And then exhale, rise all the way back up. Inhale here, lengthen through the side body. And exhale, left hand down, right arm overhead into your side bend. Inhale, rotate your ribs open to the sky. And exhale, one more reach. And then rise back out of that. Grab your ball and lie down on your back. Then lift your hips up and place the ball just underneath your sacrum. That's the triangular bone at the low back. Relax your arms by your sides. You can push into them a little bit for help with stability, or you can even bring elbows down. And we'll start with toe taps. So lift your feet up. Right away, your core is already working. We don't have to do too much. Arms up is going to be the hardest. Elbows down will give you some support. Hands down will give you the most support. And we'll get into those toe taps. Tap the right leg down, lift. Left leg down, lift. Good. Right, up, left. Up. Now make sure that you're not just bending at the knee joint. Instead, you're actually moving from the hip. So the leg's coming a little forward, not just straight down. It should feel like your core has some little shakes going almost the entire time. Last 4, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now we'll switch into doubles. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, both feet down and lift back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. This is 4. We're going to 8, so you've got 4 more. 3. Last 2. And last 1. Awesome. Release your feet back down. Move the ball out from under you and place it in between your knees for crunches with the ball between the knees. So we're going to squeeze onto the ball so your inner thighs start to work, then hands behind your head. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your chest and shoulders straight up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Lower and lift. Awesome. Try to keep your head pretty heavy in your hands so that there's space between your chin and your chest. You're not just crunching your chin towards your chest. And if you want to make it a little bit harder, take the knees slightly behind your hips rather than closer in. Last 4, 3, 2. On 1, stay lifted. Give the ball a bigger squeeze. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower your head back down. Awesome. Place the ball between your ankles for leg lifts. And I like to find a little bit of external rotation. So I'm squeezing between the ankles, but toes are almost in a V facing out to the sides. You can bring hands by your sides for a little bit of support, and we'll go for 8 here. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Keep pressing down through your lower back and squeezing onto the ball. That was 4, you're halfway there. Last 4. Always an option to lift your head up if you'd like. That can sometimes help you keep the low back glued down. Last 2, and last 1. Awesome. Grab the ball, and then we're gonna come into butterfly bridges. So you'll place the ball underneath your feet with the feet together and the knees wide to the sides. When you're ready, inhale to prepare. Exhale, press into the ball, lift your hips, and inhale, lower. So as I just showed you, you might be pretty wobbly. That's okay. Use your elbows to press down to help you stabilize, or arms out to the sides for a little bit more support. Awesome. Hopefully you're feeling this in the inner thighs, maybe even in the glutes. Last 4, 3 more, 2, and on this last one, we'll lift and tiny little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips back down, grab the ball. All right, from here we'll go into straight leg scissors with ball pass. So right leg extends up into the air, left leg reaches forward, then lift your head and shoulders up. You'll switch the ball from the right hand to the left hand, and then switch the legs. Switch the ball from left hand to right hand, switch the legs. Good. Pass and pass, pass and pass. Good. Keep pressing down through the lower back. And same thing here, you want a little bit of space between the chin and chest so you're not just crunching the chin downward. Find a pattern with the breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. All right, almost there. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, release your head down and take a moment to roll the head side to side. Let that go. And then from here, roll over onto your side and we'll come up into a tabletop position. Now this is where it's gonna get a little spicy. So we're gonna start with the ball underneath your right knee and toes curled under. You do want your knees underneath your hips and hands underneath your shoulders. Then extend your left leg straight back, lift it up and tap down. Lift up and tap, up and tap. Good. Keep your core engaged, lift the belly away from the ground. 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Now extend the right arm forward. We've got 8 more with both the arm and the leg lifting for 8, 7, 6. If the arm is too much, just lower it back down. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lower the left knee down, still staying on the right side. Place the ball behind your knee, and then we've got bent knee press with the ball behind the knee. So you'll lift your thigh up and then lower back down. Squeezing the ball between the knee actually helps you to engage the hamstrings a little bit more. So remember to squeeze your glute at the top though. That's 4. You got 4 more, and then we'll go into pulses. 3, 2, on this last one, stay lifted, add a pulse, and at the same time, squeeze the heel towards your glute for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower the knee back down. All right, take the ball from behind your knee, and now place it underneath the left knee, curl the left toes under, and slide your right leg back, and then lift through the heel and lower. Lift and lower. Good. 3, 4, halfway there, 4 more. Again, keep lifting your belly away from the ground. 2, and last 1. Now we'll add the left arm. So left arm reaches forward. Inhale, exhale, lift and lower, lift and lower. 4, you're halfway there. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good, release everything down. Ball behind the left knee now for your bent knee press. Lift up towards the height of your hip and lower back down. Lift up and lower. So you engage through your shoulders and keep your neck pretty neutral. So back of the head is in line with the spine. 3 more. 2, and remember on 1, we'll stay lifted and pulse it out. So lift the leg and squeeze at the same time for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release the knee back down. Move the ball out from underneath you, and we'll come into sideline series. So for our sideline series, starting on the right side, place the ball underneath your right hip, almost like you're in a modified side plank with just a little bit of support. Then you've got top leg mini lifts. So we'll lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. 3, 4, going to 8, 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Awesome. Now we're coming into oblique leg lifts. So you'll have the ball just basically next to your hip for a tiny bit of support. Send the legs a little forward, left arm overhead, inhale, and exhale, lift the legs up towards your hand. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Always an option to bend the knees instead and reach towards the toes. Good, 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Awesome, bend your knees, grab the ball up from under you and place it behind your left knee. Now from here, you're gonna kick back and squeeze. Kick back and squeeze. So you're starting with the right knee a little bit forward. So the knee is basically starting forward and it's coming back in line with the hip. You've got 4 more. Remember to squeeze the heel towards the glute. 2 and 1. Now just a little pulse. Heel to the glute for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Now before we switch sides, place the ball behind your back for earthquakes. So it's going just at the sacrum, again, that triangular bone. Place your feet on the mat, arms forward, inhale. Exhale, lean back a little. Now reach your left arm up and right arm follows. Now if you're doing it right, you should have some little shakes happening in the core. Press down through the feet, keep lifting up through your chest. 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the knees, inhale, sit tall. And exhale, lean back into the ball. Option to come up onto the toes if you'd like. Reach your left arm, both arms forward rather, then right arm up and left arm up. Keep pulling the arms back in space. I should feel like a lot of shakes are happening. That's why they're called earthquakes. 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the knees. Inhale, sit tall. And exhale, lean back into the ball. Last one. Arms out in front of you. Left arm up. Right arm follows. And hold. Keep lifting up through your ribs. Lean back. As you breathe, as you exhale, especially squeeze your core in. 3, 2, 1. Hands to the knees, sit tall, and then rotate over onto your left hip. Place the ball underneath the hip in that modified side plank variation. All right, when you're ready, the right leg will lift and lower. And the knee and toes and hip are all facing forward, so there's no rotation happening. That's 4, you're halfway there. 4 more, keep lifting your ribs away from the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Remove the ball from under your hip. You're gonna place it just to the side of the hip and slide your legs forward to a 45-degree angle. Reach the right arm up, inhale. And as you exhale, lift your legs up towards your hand. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Nice long spine, especially on the way up. Again, always an option to bend the knees instead, but keep the inner thighs squeezing together. Last 2, and last 1. Awesome. Remove the ball and place it behind your right knee now. So again, your start position is knees pretty much in line. You're gonna draw the knee back and squeeze the ball at the same time, then let it come forward. Take it back, squeeze, forward, back, squeeze, and forward. Good, this is 4, so we're halfway there. 4 more. 3, 2, on this last one, kick back and then pulse by squeezing the heel to the glute for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower your knee back down. Back into our earthquakes. So come back into a seat. Again, place the ball behind your sacrum, feet on the mat, hands behind the knees or right on the knees to start. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, lean back into the ball. Good. Then reach your arms straight out in front of you. Reach both arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, lower arms forward. Inhale, lift, arms up. Exhale, lower arms forward. Good. Keep going. Lift and lower, lift and lower. You've got 4 more and then we'll hold. 3, 2, last one, lift up, lean back, hold for 5, 4, 3, lean back a little more, 2, 1, hands to the knees, sit tall, inhale, and exhale. All right, our next move are arrow twists in earthquakes. So adjust your ball if you need to, if it feels like it's gonna run away from you. You'll reach your arms forward, and then you'll come back into a little twist, like you're holding onto a bow and arrow. Then you'll reach both arms forward and all the way up. Then opposite arm back, find that little twist, both arms all the way up, all right? Start with the arms forward, inhale, and exhale, pull the right arm back, left arm forward, rotate from the ribs. Inhale, both arms all the way up, come out of the twist. Exhale, left arm back, pull on that arrow, find that twist, and both arms all the way up. Switch, right arm back, left arm forward, both arms up. Left arm back, right arm forward, both arms up. Keep going, right and up, left and up. This is your last two. Right and up, left and up. Lean back, find your hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the knees. Inhale, sit tall, and remove the ball. Now we're gonna come onto your belly for reverse crunches with that arrow twist. So very similar move, but you'll place the ball just underneath your ribs. And then when you're ready, lay over the ball, reach your arms forward. Inhale here. Then as you exhale, lift your chest, reach the left arm forward, right arm pulls back. And then both arms come forward, inhale. Exhale, pull the left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, both arms forward. Good, right arm back, reach forward, left arm back, reach forward. As you reach that arm back, feel for pulling with your lats or those mid-back muscles. Good. Press down through your hips, especially if there's any discomfort in the lower back. Find a little bit of a tuck in the pelvis to help with that. Last 2 each side. Last 1 each side. Good, release. Now roll the ball down to your belly. We're gonna find a stretch with the ball under the belly. You can let your forehead rest, or you can bring one ear to the mat. And then take some deep breaths. Inhale, expand your belly into the ball. And exhale, relax your belly around the ball. This can feel pretty uncomfortable at first, but it helps to massage out the organs, stretch out the abdominals and the low back, and can even stretch out your psoas or the hip flexors. Switch ears. If you had one ear down, and take one more deep breath here. And then walk yourself back up. Remove the ball from underneath your belly and flip over onto your back. From here, place the ball underneath your sacrum. Again, that bony plate at the base of the spine, and keep it kind of close to your glutes. Let your rib cage relax down towards the ground. Then pull your right knee into your chest. Grab onto whatever you can reach. So your shin, hamstring, even pieces of your clothing. And then let your rib cage get heavy towards the ground. And finally, slide your left heel forward. Just as far forward as you can while keeping the heel on the ground. So if the knee needs to bend, that's totally okay. If it's difficult to balance, hold on to the right leg with just one hand and use the opposite elbow for a little support. Deep breath into your hips. And exhale, do your best to relax your hips into the ball and into the ground. Last breath here. And then to come out, slide your left knee in first, lower the left foot to the ground, and then lower the right foot down to meet the left, and change sides. Left knee in towards your chest, grab onto whatever you can reach, and then drop your rib cage down, let it get heavy. And once the rib cage feels like it's towards the ground, slide your right heel forward. And deep breaths into your belly and your lower back. This helps to target and release the psoas muscle. So it may not feel like a big stretch in the front of your hip, but what it's working to do is to release that muscle, which can sometimes be super tight. And we're not pushing it into a stretch. We're just getting it to chill out, basically. One more deep breath here. And then slide your right leg back and release your left foot down to meet the right. Press into both feet, lift your hips up, remove the ball, and then make your way all the way up to a comfortable cross-legged seat. And we'll finish our practice the same way that we started it, with 3 deep breaths. Bring your hands together at your heart and just take a moment in gratitude towards yourself first for making it to your mat today. And then inhale, reach your arms out and up, breathing in through your nose. Exhale through the mouth, arms down by your sides. 2 more. Inhale through the nose, reach up. Exhale through the mouth. And 1 more time. Deep breath in, sweep up, reach up. And exhale, lower your hands back down to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. My name again is Adriana Lee with NeoraFit, and I hope to see you on the mat again next time. Namaste.